Hello and welcome to Destin Business Forum, a television show for members of the Destin Chamber of Commerce, brought to you by our good friends at Cox Communications. I'm Shane Moody, President and CEO of the Destin Chamber, and very happy to be your host this month. We got a slate of 3 great guests coming up, so sit back and relax and enjoy tonight's show. Our first guest is no stranger to Destin, no stranger to the banking world, and we're glad to have him with us, Eric Navarre. Eric, welcome.
Thanks, Shane.
Glad to have you with us. And as I said, you're no stranger to banking and to the Destin world, but you are with a new bank that's in town. Tell us a little bit about who you're with now and what you guys are doing.
Sure. Shane, I'm with Renasant Bank now. They're a kind of new entrant to the Destin market, but they're not a new bank. They've been around for a long time. We opened our first branch just earlier last month. We're located right across the street from Emerald Lakes at the red light there. So the branch is open in stores. I've got a team there with Scott Mitchell and Miko Fletcher heading up the lending division, and Renee Ankerson heading up the retail division. So we're ready to start and be a service to the community.
Yeah, so you're right there at the traffic light so people can get in and out easy, right?
Big deal, right?
Yeah, that's a big deal in that part of Destin. That's good. And how long have you been open?
We've been open for about a month.
Okay, and you're a full-service bank?
Full-service bank. In addition to the banking, it's wealth management, insurance, and mortgage. Yes, that's correct.
Okay, good. Give us a little background on Renasant. You know, you said they're not a new bank, though you're new to Destin.
That's correct. So Renasant's been around for 115 years, and to me, that's very important. It was important for me in joining Renasant because they've been through various economic cycles and know they can weather the storm. So they've been around for a long time. They're a community bank, large community bank, so they offer all of the bells and whistles of the large banks, but they do have that community banking model. Quite a few do in our area, and for me that's an attractive model because it lets us make local decisions to help with clients and the specific needs of Destin.
Right, and that is important to be able to make the local decisions. I mean, you're the one with the relationship and you know the folks you're dealing with probably better than anybody else, so that gives you a little freedom, does it not?
It does, and actually it was very important to me in joining Renasant, being able to have that flexibility. Right.
Okay, full service bank, you know, what kind of products do you offer? People that are watching us right now might be interested in hearing about.
So Renasant's a little forward in their products and technology, but from a product standpoint, one thing that, you know, in a rising interest rate environment that people may be interested in is we have a interest checking account, and that checking account pays 1.5%, which back from a few years ago when we were getting next to nothing in our savings account, a checking account pays 1.5% is pretty good.
Is there a minimum balance required on that?
There's no minimum balance requirement on it, and we actually have, it's called Rewards, Renasant Rewards, and we also have Renasant Rewards Extra, which adds on things like 24/7 roadside assistance, $400 cash back on your cell phone, just a lot of other bells and whistles that come with it for, you know, from the free account. The first one is free account, and the second one is $6 a month, and it has you know, if you choose those things, it might be a wise choice.
Yeah, that's good. Those interesting products. Now, Destin is a huge real estate market. Whether it's full-time residents and where they live, whether it's second homes, third homes, vacation homes, investment properties. So the mortgage industry is pretty big there. Talk about your mortgage department a little bit.
Well, actually, our mortgage department has preempted the bank. The mortgage department has been here for 2 years.
Okay.
They're in the same location on the second floor. It's headed by Lisa Bell and her team, and it's actually easier to say what the mortgage department can't do than can do, because one of the benefits of our mortgage department is they offer products for a full range of types of properties, residential properties. What they can't do is timeshare and mobile homes.
Right. Okay.
So if you are not in timeshare mobile home, Lisa Bell and her team can probably help you out. Out of state, condo, all those things, she has ability to do those.
Okay, so you're really full service where the mortgage department is concerned too. That's good. One thing that we're all having to adjust to in the business world is technology. It changes the way we do business every single day. You guys are a little ahead of the curve on technology and integrating, always being out there and integrating the newest thing. Talk about how that's good for the bank, but even better, how it's good for the customer.
Yeah, and how it's good for the bank and how it's good for the customer. Those are the same thing in my view. What's good for the customer is good for the bank. So technology, you know, I think we're at the point where everybody wants to be able to do the banking on their phone or on their computer. And, you know, Renasant has those capabilities. Most banks have those capabilities. We'll say Renasant's interface on mobile banking is very easy to use, very forward. one thing people really like to do these days is share money person to person or peer to peer. And through the Renasant banking, you have the access to the Zelle app. I could send you, cash straight from my checking account to you via text in a matter of minutes right now. And not everybody's got that technology. It's moving that way. Renasant tends to be on the front edge. They make sure they button up safety first, but they get out there with technology, and really proud of that. The other thing that, from a technological standpoint, we have the first ITM in the community. ITM, similar to ATM, except the main difference is you can go to it, and anything that your teller can do, the ITM can do.
Okay.
Cash deposits, check deposits, get cash back, get change back. The ITM can do it, and I believe we have the first one in the Panhandle.
Oh,
that's pretty exciting.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Never heard of one of those. See, even I learned something when I
There you
host
go.
the show. Absolutely. Okay, you guys, grand openings going on, I guess, now, or it's about to start. Anything you're offering the locals if they come and do business with you?
Yeah, we are working on special products for just the Destin market.
Okay.
One of the things that they've given me the flexibility to do, of course, we have some broad-reaching accounts for the whole region, but they're letting me create some accounts just for the Destin market. I'm in the process of working on those right now. Those will be part of our kind of grand opening event that we'll have later next month, and we'll announce those, but we'll have some on both the deposit and loan side, so really excited about those.
Oh, that's good. You got to make a splash when you come in, right?
Yeah, that's right.
You got to. So Time Magazine recently recognized you guys. Tell us about that.
Yeah, so that's really exciting for the whole bank. So Time Magazine did kind of a survey of banks nationwide, and then they went by region and decided which was the best bank in each region. And for the South region, it's a 10-state South region. We're excited to announce Renasant was named #1. It's based on customer experience, technology, and just it's something that we're really promoting right now. I'm really excited to be a part of.
And I was going to say, you got to be selling that to people right now.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. We've got about a minute left here. And knowing you for as long as I've known you, having you had to go through Destin Forward, our leadership program at the Chamber 7 or 8 years ago, that we were just talking about that
Right.
before we went on air. I know that community involvement is very important to you personally. Is that something that Renasant Bank is going to let you continue, and their plans for community involvement as well?
Very much so. As a matter of fact, I went to a retreat earlier this month, and one of the main parts of the retreat, it was a 3-day retreat, kind of a planning retreat. We spent a whole half day doing some give back community service. It resonates throughout the company,
Right.
and it comes back to the local level too. So we do stuff from a regional perspective with giving back, and to the local level as well.
That's good,
correct.
because I think if you're going to be successful in a community, you've got to give back to it.
Yeah.
But how can somebody get in touch with you?
Through email or phone number, the 389-6250.
Slow that down just a little bit.
389-6250.
There you go.
That's our number. And you can reach any one of us that I mentioned earlier, myself or Scott, Miko or Renee, and
Okay.
we'll be able to help you.
Excellent. Well, thanks for coming on today, introducing the new bank to the community. Good luck to you. I've always wished you as much success as you can have. And again, we go a long way back, and appreciate you being here with us today.
I appreciate the time, Shane. Thanks.
You're welcome. And ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned for our next guest.